Well, you might have been waiting for this one all week if you're a Schalke or Bayern Munich fan, but it was the big one of the weekend. First place Schalke with 58 points up against second place Bayern Munich with 56 points. Bayern Munich possibly suffering the effects of that midweek Champions League victory against Manchester United, but certainly not showing it to the Schalke fans. 61,673 here to see this game. Could we be watching the new champion of Germany at the end of the season? One of these two teams might fancy that role. In the 12th minute, possibly a penalty. Manuel Gräfe waving away protestations from Schalke fans as Farfan is brought down, possibly in the box by Van Buiten. A couple of minutes later, Munich on the attack with Ivica Olic, who scored the winner against Manchester. It's laid back and Van Bommel hits it, but not on target. The Dutch captain, with time to think, wanted it earlier. Possibly Altintop should have let that one run. Quarter of an hour gone, and a chance for Schalke. Kurani getting the ball, but Edu not running through as the ball went past Hans-Jörg Butt. Chance for Munich up the other end. The opening 20 minutes was full of incident. Both teams really going for it. Yellow card for Marcelo Bordon for that tackle on Müller, and he might just have seen a straight red for that. Dangerous tackle. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge and Uli Hoeneß probably feeling the same way. The deadlock broken on 25 minutes by the mercurial Frenchman, Franck Ribéry. Of all the people it could come out to, it went to him. And Munich took the lead away from home. It just pops up nicely. Nothing Manuel Neuer could do about that one. There'd been so much talk before the game about the state of the pitch, about how many fouls each team had committed or not, and it was all blown apart on 26 minutes when Thomas Müller stumbled over the pass from Olic, and it got Rummenigge, Hoeneß and Van Gaal all on their feet, alongside all the other travelling Bayern Munich fans, to make it 2-0, 8th of the season for Müller. Adding to Ribéry's earlier strike, Felix Magath not impressed at all, but it was some pedestrian defending by Rafinha that let in Altintop. Olic did the wise thing, and Müller put the cap on it. So Schalke with a mountain to climb. Stolen by Altintop through the legs of Bordon to Olic. Olic getting it across to Müller. Müller in the right place. And what would Schalke's reaction be? Throw in on 31 from Rafinha. Gets it back from Rakitic, and there is Kevin Kurani with his 18th of the season. Him and Kiesling, the two top scorers now, joint top scorers in the Bundesliga. And Felix Magath, Schalke were back in the game. Felix Magath, of course, who used to coach at Bayern Munich, then went to Wolfsburg. A coach who would very much like to win the big prize this season. Schalke showing some spine. And that 31st minute producing a goal that kept Schalke in it from a man who's on fire. Will they take him to South Africa, though? We'll have to wait and see. German national coach Jogi Löw needs to give him a pardon first, but the pressure is mounting. 5 minutes later, chance for Schalke to draw level. Free kick from Rafinha. Bordon with a header. And Farfan unable to steer his shot onto target, the Peruvian. Then, in the 41st minute, things were going to get bad for Bayern Munich. Altintop had already seen a yellow card on 34, and there was no choice. Manuel Gräfe producing the double yellow. Now, before this game, neither side had seen a player dismissed. Well, that lunging tackle from Altintop, not amusing. Rummenigge and Hoeneß. At half-time then, the score 2-1. Bayern Munich down to 10 men. Very cool, very calm, very collected. Kurani with a shot on 52 minutes. They made it very difficult for Schalke to get anywhere near the goal. Farfan's throw to Hervedez, then Rakitic to Marcelo Bordon, and we all know he's got a big left foot. Couldn't quite keep his shot down. Hasn't scored yet this season, Bordon. Normally gets at least one. But that was not going to be the occasion. Felix Magath wondering why probably his side were running out of steam in the second half against 10-man Bayern Munich, who surely were tired from their Champions League exploits. Header from Edu. In the last minute of the game, Munich with a chance to really wrap things all up. They'd stifled Schalke's play the whole time. Gomez with the chance. Referee not interested in a penalty, and Pranjic not interested in hitting the target. And to level things up in terms of red and yellow cards, right at the end, Bordon on Contento. He'd already seen a yellow card as well in the 23rd minute. And it was all over. Both teams finishing with 10 men on the pitch, but Bayern Munich moved back up to the top of the Bundesliga with a very markedly controlled performance. Schalke wondering whether they just let the championship slip away from them.